Welcome to the Digital Marketing Mentor. I'm your host, Danny Gavin, and together with industry leaders and marketing experts, we'll explore the meeting point of mentorship and marketing. We'll discover how these connections have affected careers, marketing strategies, and lives. Now get ready to get human. Welcome to the Digital Marketing Mentor. I'm Danny Gavin, and today we're diving into a transformation that's changing the way we market, search, and measure success online, how generative AI is changing search, and what that means for your brand. We've entered a new era, one where people are just as likely to search in ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, or Gemini as they are in Google. And that shift, it's already changing how customers find information, how marketers measure results, and how businesses build visibility. So today, let's unpack what's changing, what's staying the same, and how to stay ahead. For decades, SEO, or search engine optimization, has revolved around rankings. Show up in Google's top results, get the click, convert the customer. But AI has introduced a different flow. Imagine asking, what's the best eco-friendly sweater under $50? Instead of just getting 10 blog links and 3 ads, you get a curated conversational response, complete with context, comparisons, and sometimes sources. You don't even need to leave the AI tool to get your answer. Well, that's what generative AI search is. And it's changing the game. It's no longer about being the top result. It's about being included in the answer. So to understand why this is happening so fast, let's look at the AI timeline starting from 2022. OpenAI launches ChatGPT. It explodes. Within months, it becomes the fastest growing app ever, introducing the public to conversational AI. Later in 2022, Perplexity debuts with an innovative twist, blending AI with real-time search results. Suddenly, you can get both relevance and recency in one answer. Then in early 2023, Meta introduces their own generative AI called Llama, a foundational model that fuels new experimentation, but it isn't built for search just yet. In the middle of 2023, Google launches Bard, which is now called Gemini, their response to ChatGPT. It integrates AI in traditional search, though slowly and cautiously. Late in 2024, OpenAI integrates real-time web search into ChatGPT with the release of GPT-4 Turbo, dramatically enhancing its power as a true search engine. In less than 3 years, we went from keyword-based lists to intelligent, real-time curated answers. And users, they're adopting fast. So what do we do as marketers? Well, we're just going to have to evolve with it. Welcome to GEO, Generative Engine Optimization. GEO is about showing up inside the answers AI tools generate. It's not just about links anymore. It's about being cited, being summarized, and being trusted by the algorithm. And here's what it takes. Number 1, visibility across traditional websites, third-party platforms, forums, reviews, and media mentions. Because this is where the AI finds out, are you a real business? What are people saying about you? Number 2, you need to have authority in your niche, proven by testimonials, stats, quotes, and original insights. And finally, number 3, structure. Your content must be clear, well-labeled, and formatted so machines can understand it. So remember, that's 3 things: visibility, authority, and structure. This isn't a pivot away from SEO, it's an amplification of it. Your content needs to do more than just attract crawlers. It needs to inform AI models. So let's talk action. Here's how you start influencing AI-generated answers today. And I'm going to go over 4 points. Number 1, structure your content like you're building a library. Use H1s, H2s, bullet points, and FAQ formats. Make your site skimmable for humans and digestible for machines. Number 2, be present where AI is looking. ChatGPT has licensing deals with Reddit, News Corp, and other major media sources. If you're not being mentioned on trusted sites, you're basically invisible to the algorithm. Number 3, create authoritative human-centric content. Generic blog posts won't cut it anymore. Use real stats, quotes, and data. Add personal insights. Build content that earns citations, not just clicks. And finally, ask the AI what it thinks of you. Literally type in, why should someone choose Danny Gavin's plumbing shop? Who are the best plumber providers in New York City? Then reverse engineer your strategy based on the results. If you're not showing up, why not? This is like the early days of SEO, when link building and meta tags gave clues. Today, AI's answers give us a roadmap. Now, we can't talk about GEO without acknowledging Google's long AI journey. Here's a quick refresher. In 2003, Google came out with the Florida update. That began to crack down on keyword stuffing. People were able to stick a bunch of keywords multiple times, and that's how their content would be found. But at this point, Google's like, no longer, and SEO grows up. In 2013, there was the Hummingbird update. Google begins to understand intent, not just keywords. So what is someone actually looking for? And not just, hey, these keywords are what need to be found on the page. In 2015, RankBrain arrives. That's Google's first use of machine learning in search rankings. Then in 2019 came BERT. This update helps Google grasp context in natural language queries. And finally, in 2023, AI overviews popped up. Google begins summarizing results at the top of the page, providing instant answers that users never need to click away from. So if you think about it, Google didn't just wake up one day and become AI first. It's been heading there for over a decade. But now, with generative models, it's finally arrived. So here's where things get a little bit uncomfortable. Many of the metrics that we've learned to use and rely are losing value. So rankings, you don't know what position you're in when every answer is dynamic. What about click-through rate? If AI gives the answer, there may be no click at all. And what about keyword search volume? People are asking nuanced, long-form questions that don't even register as keywords. So therefore, what do we do? So the new metric to watch is inclusion rate. How often your brand is mentioned in AI responses. That's the new top-of-funnel visibility. With all these new search behaviors comes a new tracking challenge, dark traffic. When a user clicks a link from ChatGPT, Perplexity, or even Google AI's overview, that visit often shows up in Google Analytics as direct traffic, even though it clearly wasn't. So you can't see where people are coming from. There's no refer, no UTM, just poof, they're there. So to navigate this, number one, monitor your direct traffic for sudden spikes. 2, use brand monitoring tools to see if AI is talking about you. And number 3, create trackable links where possible, but expect some data is still going to remain hidden. Dark traffic is frustrating, but it's also proof that you're being discovered in new ways, and some of the old ways that we've used to measure just aren't going to apply anymore. Let's put this into practice with a real-life scenario. You're an electrician in Houston, so you ask ChatGPT, who are the top-rated electricians in Houston? It lists 4 companies, and you're not one of them. So what do? Number 1, analyze what the listed businesses have in common. They've got reviews, they're found on these directories, there are media mentions, and they all have a very strong site structure. Number 2, make sure your website includes trust signals. Does it talk about licenses, guarantees, or how many years you've been in business? Number 3, build out your presence on review sites. Look, these 4 websites, they're found on Reddit or even YouTube if it makes sense. So if they're there, you're also going to need to be there. And finally, ask the AI what criteria it's using, and then mirror that on your site. This isn't about tricking the algorithm. It's about earning your place in the answer. So we're not watching SEO die. We're watching it mature. The marketers who win in this new world will build visibility across platforms, not just websites, prioritize influence, not just rankings, and focus on being answer-worthy, not just findable. So your website, it's not just a destination anymore. It's a data source, a signal to AI tools that you matter. So where do you start? Number 1, audit your presence across trusted sources. 2, ask generative tools what they know about your brand. And finally, 3, optimize for trust, clarity, and citation worthiness. So the sooner you adapt to GEO, the sooner you start showing up in the answers, not just in the search results. Thanks for joining me on this special episode of the Digital Marketing Mentor. If this gave you clarity, share it with someone who's trying to figure out the new landscape. And if you're testing strategies with GEO, send me a message. I'd love to hear what you're learning. Until next time, keep optimizing, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep mentoring. Thank you for listening to the Digital Marketing Mentor podcast. Be sure to check us out online at thedmmentor.com and at thedmmentor on Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts for more marketing mentor magic. See you next time.